All right, hi friends. We're here today, or I'm here today, I guess, to get you started using PeerGrade. So the very first step you're going to do, you're going to open up PeerGrade. So just you can type that into Google, or you can type in this address here at the top, and you're going to click the link Get Started. Okay, and then obviously it's going to ask, who are you? Are you a teacher or student? We're going to click I'm a student. And then you're going to type in the code from the calendar that's on Schoology. I also emailed you a copy of that calendar a while back in case something happens and Schoology's down. You can always just search in your email for my emails. So I'm going to enter the code here. Your code is different. This is just a practice run. So I'm going to enter the code and click Next. And then if you are a new user, you're going to click Create Account. If you're an existing user, you would just log in. So I'm going to create an account and type in my full name and my email address. And a password. And click Sign Up. Okay, so now that I've got that set up, you should see to where it has a few different things here for you to take a look at. The first thing that you'll see here is assignments. Okay, and it says I did not submit my work, so I'm not allowed to give feedback. But if I would have submitted my research paper, up here where it says Next Up, it would have a link for me to click, and that's where I can begin doing my peer editing. Again, this research paper rough draft, it's showing me this because I haven't uploaded anything to the rough draft. But up here is where you're going to start, where it says Next Up. That's where you'll start. You'll click and you'll be able to do your peer editing. All right, friends, once you have submitted your draft, and we are now ready to give some peer feedback using PeerGrade. I'm aware it's the first time that we've used this, but I think it will work pretty well for our purposes. Your screen might look differently than mine. I want to preface with that because I am on the teacher side. But over here on the left for me, it shows me everyone that has submitted. I can then check to see who has given feedback and who hasn't. So on and so forth. But what I want to show you when you are ready to give feedback. Austin Grigsby is popping up first here, so I'm just going to use his. But I can click on the Give Feedback button. And here's what it does for me. Over here on the left, it's going to give me his document. And then over here on the right, it's going to give me the questions that my instructor wants me to answer as I'm reading Austin's paper. So for me, what I would do first is I would just read his paper, right? I'm going to go through it. I'm going to look at everything from citations to thesis statements to narrative argument. Does it flow? So first thing, like I said, I'm just going to read it. Then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to answer all of these specific questions. So question 1 deals with the introduction. It says, does the first paragraph of the essay succeed in introducing the overall purpose of the essay? Use the comment field to give the author helpful feedback. So I don't know, I haven't read it, but I'm going to say yes. Austin, the purpose is very clear. Your thesis is strong. But maybe then I'm going to say, I don't know, but maybe work on improving the hook. Maybe the hook doesn't get my interest, so on and so forth. But the more feedback you can give here, the more beneficial it's going to be for the author. So something just to keep in mind there, make sure you're giving the type of feedback that you would like to receive on your own paper as you are going through. And you'll notice there's quite a few very specific questions that I want you to answer as you are editing for this particular person. And then most importantly, down here at the bottom, you've got to scroll all the way down. Make sure you click this green button that says Submit Feedback. Without that, if you just close out, it's not going to keep any of your feedback. And more specifically, it won't give you credit up above. And if you don't edit for 2 different people, then it won't show you the feedback that you have received from your peers. So remember that. You must edit for at least 2 people if you expect to see any of the comments made on your particular paper. All right, I hope that helps. If not, feel free to shoot me an email or Remind 101 text, and we'll try to work through it. All right, thanks, friends, and happy editing.